Ethan's very cool for coming out here and supporting his kid. Ethan's a very polite gentleman. Love having him out here. Shout outs to you for coming out here for both NTC 8 and 9, and now this one as well. Was not expecting to have the North come out this much, but love to see it. Okay, InfernoFlare coming out with a interesting option here, opting not to go for the Wolf, but instead for the ZSS. ZSS is known for having a decent Steve matchup. The Zaire doing some damage to blocks and just being able to generally aggress Steve without like committing necessarily to being in his face is very good. Any character with a lot of mobility is going to have a lot of advantages getting around the situations that Steve sort of sets up with his blocks. But it's going to be a matter of, does Inferno know this matchup with the ZSS versus if Ethan has the ability to beat ZSS. I'm sure Ethan is familiar with this character as he's taking up the first up at the classic up smash there. Classic up tilt combos with Steve. It's gonna require a lot of work from Inferno to be able to win with a secondary against someone as powerful as Ethan in this situation. Ethan already racking up 75. I look away again. Look away for a brief moment, and we just see ZSS here at 91%. Doesn't look like InfernoFlare is able to really play this weave and bob game that I'm sure ZSS wants to play versus Steve. Ethan also showing off that he's really not concerned about people hitting him as he's running in with the Elytra on stage. Had a lot of those previously in his match against Alphamir, where he just is very comfortable flying on the stage and just knowing that people aren't going to be able to actually swat him the way that you would expect someone to do would. Down smash and up B is going to connect for InfernoFlare, evening up the stocks, but 103 is going to be a lot to be able to overcome here. Ethan going away and mining a little bit. He's still stuck on a wooden tool, so it's going to be a minute before he has something really threatening, but the wood tool still do the job just fine. Trying to minecart through, but gets shot by his own block there. Anvil coming down, throwing on the back here, just trying to catch InfernoFlare, getting a little too aggressive. But I think InfernoFlare has to learn that you really don't want to be in Steve's face basically at any point. Throwing out these side beats, trying to break the blocks, minecarting through, not quite finding a target there. Both of them just sort of feeling each other out here. Zaire connecting, that's just about it there. More balls coming up as Ethan's able to mine for some more resources here. Zaire once again coming out. But forward air into up smash is going to confirm that second stock for Ethan. Sitting very, very pretty here in this game one. Getting some up tilts on ZSS. Putting her to 40%. Once again, InfernoFlare looking for the Zairs. It seems like all these four getting damage-wise is this Zaire. Nothing close-up seems to be really connecting too well. Also, Ethan has Diamond online, so whenever he feels like just winning, he can just pull that out and accomplish that. Looking for an Elytra confirm into up tilt, but not quite finding it. InfernoFlare looking for some sort of cheese kill with the back air into the stage, but not quite finding it. Getting a couple up airs for his troubles, but Ethan not really scared in this position. Putting up the one block that's sort of difficult for InfernoFlare to get around. Able to get the Zaire, able to get the Nair into the quick hit, not the spike kill. Boost kick coming out, also not quite killing. The side B is going to take it though, so InfernoFlare is definitely in this, just needs to be very, very careful on this diamond. That diamond is going to hurt if he has to actually approach here. Walls are down, so InfernoFlare can go in whenever he wants, but content to let Steve mine away, find diamonds, and gets a redo of his diamond materials here. That's that's the minecart. Minecart forcing InfernoFlare off stage, getting hit by the end. First game going in favor of Ethan. Very strong first showing for Ethan here in this game. Now it's a question for me of InfernoFlare if he's going to stick it out with the ZSS. There were some moments there where like he's holding advantage well and he's able to accomplish what he's looking for out of the ZSS, but it feels like there's so many opportunities where he just doesn't really feel like he can commit, and then Ethan is able to get a lot of resources on him. It doesn't feel like he's able to put on a lot of pressure here. Going to Town City, this is a good place to avoid getting really strong block materials for Ethan. Definitely don't want to be getting a ton of stone that you'll have to break through. It looked like ZSS had a hard time doing that. We are sticking with the ZSS, so Wolf is not coming out just yet.
Go!
Strong combo coming out here to start things off with Ethan, getting 45% off of one combo of up tilts. Very, very strong. Some jabs coming in here from InfernoFlare. Able to get the grab. Playing a bit more loose here, being able to move a bit better. He's playing that mid-range game pretty well to start things off here. A good back throw, not much follow-up. Grab definitely getting punished, but he's able to avoid any sort of edge guarding here from Steve with that flip kick. It's one of the benefits of ZSS being able to get around most of what Steve would try to do as far as actually edge guarding goes as opposed to ledge trap. InfernoFlare looking for these there, not quite finding much as Ethan continues to set up yellows. Looking for the down smash, gets the up B instead, and doing a lot better on this game, and able to take the stock with the back air off the side. Town City's side blast zone is definitely going to be benefiting ZSS here, so that Steve can't live nearly as long as he's going to spend his time on the ledges finding some diamonds. It's just a matter of if InfernoFlare can keep this pace going, if he can stop Ethan from being able to continue to find these resources. One other benefit of going to Town City is that Ethan's going to be using his axe to find materials, and that means that he's not going to have nearly as much axe usage for up-tilt combos in life when he wants to. And seeing how much Ethan is proficient with his up-tilt combos, that's going to be a bit beneficial for InfernoFlare. InfernoFlare trying to break through this wall here, get back to fighting properly against Ethan. Ethan finding some iron, but otherwise it's just wood, which is a lot easier for InfernoFlare to be able to break through, or at least to deal with. Diamond coming out, eating a side B in order to do so, but Ethan's perfectly fine doing that as soon as he gets his Diamond's swords and pickaxes out. Ethan mining and getting a dash check out. Flip kick onto stage, not quite punished, but something to be aware of. Flip kick onto stage again, once again not punished. Back air going to come out, catching the side B, and we are back on the even stops. Forward air coming out, not, it was a bit too high in the air to be able to actually follow it up. So InfernoFlare is safe for another day from Rapid to Diamond tools. Things are looking a little scary as Ethan does have both gold and diamond available for when he loses this stock at 81%. He's looking a little healthy, but could also die at any moment. So I'd be trying to break through these blocks here. Have a bit of trouble. Back air coming out, forcing InfernoFlare back into the corner. Minecarts throwing out to anvils. Got the crafting table back around, so he has another fresh diamond tool set available. InfernoFlare looking for anything to sort of like land and force Ethan off stage. Ethan's playing with walls and feeling very, very comfortable, but he's also like low on materials and now low on lives. Eating that back air, doing that lazy lifer on the stage, and InfernoFlare is looking in a pretty good position for this game. InfernoFlare just playing a very mid-range game right now, and it's exactly where ZSS wants to play. Doesn't feel like Ethan is able to really challenge him. He's able to get that minecart to challenge the side B, but didn't quite get the punish he wanted to. Anvil coming down, whipping kind of hard. ZSS now looking for any sort of hit that she can get off to. Throwing out the side B, throwing out mirrors, just trying to extend this lead as much as InfernoFlare can. New diamond tools now online. Maybe a little scary. Very panicky air duct there, but was able to get out of things just fine. Ooh, very high down B, able to punish the setup that Ethan was looking for. InfernoFlare looking for some sort of play here. Able to get a forward tilt off, forcing Ethan into the side, but he had a minecart online. Oh, and yeah, air dodge past ledge without a jump. That is a dead ZSS. 53% on Steve with Diamond and a Diamond in the back pocket. This gives Ethan free reign to be as aggressive as he wants. It's just a matter of how much you want to commit versus a ZSS with 0%. He is continuing to look for some materials here. He's able to get there. Everything's awesome. Everything's cool when you're part of the team. But he's missed that forward smash. Forward air. There's a lot of percent on InfernoFlare off of 2 interactions here. Back throw. Looking for something, but eats a minecart for his troubles. Anvil coming down. Grab from Ethan, not going to connect. Single wall, he's looking for anything here. Ooh, back air. And he wasn't ready. Back air is going to secure the stock, and that is game 2 going for InfernoFlare. Ties up the set. Definitely agree with the Town and City counter pick coming out from InfernoFlare. I think that was a good choice for him to sort of catch Ethan when he wasn't DIing, or just get him into positions where a backer is going to kill fairly easily. It's just a matter of where Ethan wants to take InfernoFlare. Going to Smashville here. Not giving either player a lot of room to move, and they both have very small blast zones to work with. I'm surprised to see this one come out of Ethan, but I imagine a lot of this has to do with how fast you're gathering resources and how the traps work on the stage specifically. You don't nearly have as many traps available on the city because it's a long stage, but since you have the comfort of that platform covering most of the stage on Smashville, it's going to be set up pretty well to make sure that InfernoFlare doesn't exactly get the openings that he wants to. Up tilt coming out and getting 63 damage. Very, very strong start for Ethan. Side feed coming out, met with a minecart, but not quite finishing. 99% on InfernoFlare unanswered currently. Meeting the flip kick with the forward air. He is out the pickaxe, but he also took the stock of InfernoFlare, so it doesn't really matter. 0 to death coming out from Ethan here, and we are just eating more damage. InfernoFlare having a really hard time getting into this one. Rituals were reset, so he does have his pickaxe back. Anvil coming out, very little damage coming in from InfernoFlare. He is having a very hard time. Able to parry the pick hit of the lava block. InfernoFlare just looking for anything. Gets the forward air and the Zair, but gets hit by the minecart as it finishes rolling away. Ethan trying to go for a grab, being met with a jab. Fortunately, the tether of that grab is very easy to respond to. InfernoFlare trying to find Ethan going low. Not quite finding exactly what he's looking for. Back there, hitting InfernoFlare. 118. If that wood block wasn't, he may have just been dead. Minecart coming out, and that it will take the stock from InfernoFlare. He is a very, very rough position. He does have a game to work with, fortunately, but 115, 3 stocks on Ethan. Looking very hard for InfernoFlare to beat. Not getting the spiking hitbox off of the courier there. That boost kick will do it. So InfernoFlare is in this game. He's got 2 stocks to work through and probably multiple diamonds, just with the way things are going right now. Ethan breaking his own crafting table. Gets hit by a jab. Definitely, you can take that. Up smash whipping, eating a forward air for his troubles. Ooh, got buried by the down B, but not quite following it up. There's the anvil, getting hit by the back air, not going to kill just yet. Another anvil coming out. Tried forward smashing the neutral get up, but he rolled. Coming out, trying to do anything here. Tried to follow. I think he thought he could do the back air spike. Oh, and he's there and missed the ledge, and that is definitely death. Ethan now going up 2-1 here. 1 game away from making it to Grand Finals, but gets his rematch against Boom Gang from NTC Smash Open 9. It's a matter of if InfernoFlare can make this back. Smashville turning out to be a very, very good stage for Steve in this match specifically. There isn't a whole lot of room for ZSS to run to. Makes perfect sense in retrospect. Going to small battlefield here. Definitely probably better for ZSS if he's going to stick that. But I'm sure he's thinking to himself whether or not he wants to switch over to the Wolf. Wolf being InfernoFlare's main. That'll be very interesting to see what he's feeling. Staying with the ZSS. It did get him a game. It is possible for him to win with this character. It's just a question of, does he have enough space? Does he have enough tools in his arsenal to really challenge this crazy Steve main? InfernoFlare starting off strong with a jab, able to get the paralyzer into a pretty strong early combo, 42%, but starting with a strong combo of his own, even able to push him back up to 27%, going back into the corner to get some mining, to get some materials down. InfernoFlare trying to find Zaire, trying to find another poke here. Zaire trying to get the grab, doesn't get punished just due to the Zaire coming. We got a pick loop there attempted, not quite followed on. Got the up tilt into the back air. Ethan looking very strong here. Grab, turnaround coming out from InfernoFlare, forcing off stage, but coming back on corner. Ethan reclaiming neutral. Gets hit by the up air. Missed the grab. InfernoFlare tries going for another grab, but gets met with the down smash. And Anvil's going to take that first stock off from InfernoFlare. Ethan now setting up behind his wall of dirt. Up air's coming out from InfernoFlare, trying to put some pressure on Ethan. Though with the threat of Anvil, it's very risky to go for anything that's actually going to go for a finisher. Looking for Zaire, looking for some kind of poke here. Forward air, getting the spiking hitbox, but not following up with the fire. Able to push him out with an Anvil. Going for the boost kick, not quite connecting, but well, he got the connection, just not the follow because of the flank. Going for the up smash. Going back to neutral, just trying to stay away from the scary Steve player. He's got Iron Tool really on mess with that. Diamond and Gold are online. Able to get the dash attack with the Iron pickaxe. Flip kick, able to push him back into the dirt block, but not quite doing a whole lot there as he gets hit by that back air. Back air from InfernoFlare is going to secure that stock TNT. Just starts showing on the right-hand side. Ethan trying to force him into it, but not quite getting there. The Anvil is not going to quite take it, but 123, the ZSS is looking very, very frail. Diamond tools are online. Tried delaying the nair to make it hit. Instead gets an up smash would punish the other up smash. InfernoFlare really trying to find his way into this game, not able to roll out of the Anvil, and gets a forward air for his troubles. Ethan now on his on the stock he needs in order to make it to winner's finals. He can taste it. Gets caught by the command grab. InfernoFlare just trying to find a way out away from the speed. He gets hit by the fire, but it grounds him, so he's able to make it back and re-establish neutral if he wanted to. But dash X right into the arms of Ethan. Ethan now setting up his wall, getting ready to go mining, gets another diamond reset. Tries going for an Elytra play, doesn't quite connect. InfernoFlare was not on the ground. Ethan going away mining as InfernoFlare needs to find some sort of poke, some sort of ability to stay in the face of Ethan and be safe about it. Gets hit by the forward air. Goes for a flip kick over the top of Ethan here. Not able to really make much out of it. Whiffs the grab. Both players just looking for any sort of strong move here. Ethan hitting the back air, able to push him off stage. Back air is going to connect, and that is going to be game for Ethan as he moves on to winners finals to play against Ethan.